again, not everybody in VR chat is looking for their professional glow up. They're not here to go pro, but I think a lot of people also want to get a better understanding of how that works. What's the best way that VR chat DJs can showcase the things that they do in here for a potential opportunity to be able to perform something like MomoCon?
So for me personally, it doesn't matter if you're in VR or IRL. My main thing is, as long as I got like at least 20 minutes of uninterrupted, unedited video, where I can hear everything and the audio isn't butts, and I can hear everything and listen to you remix. My main test is literally I play Warframe, have that on, and I will go do an infinite run or like a survival or whatever, because that turns myself off just enough to where if I hear something wrong, I will absolutely hear it and not get distracted by people calling orders out. Like like Mecha Break, I love the game, but if I'm running with people, I have to make calls and not just turn brain off and just run and kill things. So Warframe has actually secretly been my way of getting around and going through all the submissions I get.
So when Prisms went on, Prisms was a local guy too, right? Was he from Atlanta?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
How did you stumble upon him? It was just kind of a social media thing?
Honestly, the promoter and because so I got the list from the promoters that the co-chairs have, and I started going through it, and that's when I judged them all, and I have a whole score system I set up for that, and explaining what type of music they're playing. And he was honestly, I figured he was local just because I'm digging through all his social media as well, which Instagram is such a pain, only because it's only like a small snippet of video. But I hunt through YouTube to find like if the thing's an hour long, I'll listen to an hour long worth of stuff, and I found an hour long video. So the videos I found of him, his crowd was having a field day. The music wasn't to my taste, but I'm like, the people like it, and they're all seem younger. All right, let's go. Like I can't find a reason to say no.
Mm-hmm. And all of this is
So
super helpful too, especially like for people in VR chat that are looking for their ways to be able to showcase the things that they do. It's for us in here, it's not even just a matter of having 80 people in the instance. It's a matter of how the audience is carrying themselves to the music that you perform.
Right. Exactly. It's how it's the vibe of the crowd. If the crowd's going nuts, you're good. Like for example, every time I've been to a rave, I know I'm doing a good job. Especially within the first hour, I hear ATL ho. Somebody will always start it. It might be 4 hours, it might be first hour. This case was first hour. I'm like, all right, we're good. Because I just you're never sure what the crowd's going to do, because the first year we had trance, and the crowd, some people knew what to do. The kids didn't really understand. But when it went from trance to future bass, they exploded. I'm like, okay, this works. But the problem is with the conventions is it's only once a year, at least for like my section. So I'm literally testing every single time. So it's really trying to get a litmus test, but I can only test once a year, and I have to test live. So it's like testing live code that should be in beta. I don't. It's a balance, and that thankfully my co-chairs have my back on this. They understand the same concept, because that's the same thing I said to them when I got raised to be director. So